Yeah, and I just want to add on that a little bit. R.I.P. Manuel Stewart. Because I think I probably said this in the chat, like, and I know me and what's this nigga? God, Pat. I know we talked about this years ago. Like, knocking someone out is like probably one of the most underrated skills in boxing.
Facts. And
you've seen it now more than ever because we've had 2 back-to-back weekends of fights where niggas is like looking like prime Roy Jones for the first 4 or 5 rounds and dominating people, looking like they about to get him out of there, sweep the damn frog out the damn off the porch type shit.
Right.
And somehow these niggas end up going the distance and getting hurt, looking bad, like looking out like
these like listen.
I'm seeing too much of it. Like we're seeing whole cards like this.
Because Emmanuel Stewart said he's a ghost out there. These niggas out there looking like fucking the zombies in Michael Jackson's Thriller, and they still won't get put away. Like what?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like I get to the point like yo, like we might need tag team boxing for you new niggas. I think Pat, don't kill me. I'm just saying, if you team up me and Pilot or whatever, and we boxing niggas up, and if I see Pilot can't put a motherfucker away, I would love to just tag me, let me do it.
But it's getting weird too because I mean, obviously we've always talked about.
Hypothetically,
we always talk about how this different how this boxing like this generation of boxers they come up in a different training methods and stuff like that, and it seems like everyone just wants to box pretty, but they just want to box pretty in first gear and just don't put it into second gear, or if they're not boxing pretty, they just throw one shot at a time thinking they'll do it, and they're not working towards the knockout, and they get fucking tired from working towards the knockout, and that segues obviously into the Lubin and Ortiz card. Like we on the undercard, it was probably Golden Boy's worst undercard in a while, and then the first fight, Safar,
felt like a chore to get through that.
Yeah, like Safar, that shit was crazy because Safar beat the fuck out of Kovalev. I'm like, okay, that's decent. But then you find someone that's a lot lesser than that. And I know because me and LB were talking about it. It's like, yo, dude was in the fucking yellow. You know what I'm saying? Like from like the
that nigga health bar went to the fucking like orange in the 4th round, and it stayed there the whole fight.
And it's like
damn near red at times. That was flashing, nigga.
And he couldn't drop. He couldn't not even score one fucking knockdown. And then he got tired.
None.
And he started getting tagged. And I'm just
got tagged. He let the dude hang around so much to where the dude pretty much recovered and started tagging him in the last couple rounds.
Yeah,
the niggas at one point, Miller just had arm punches for like 4 or 5, like 3-4 rounds.
Yeah, no, that was wild, unacceptable. Like it was just like
wild, like. And like these opponents weren't as good as the one that was on Mayer's card.
Facts.
And so I complained about it last week, but I feel like we still got good fights out of it.
Right.
So it was more of these niggas just ain't as good as they supposed to be, or the underdogs. They was hungry, like they was earning their money. They want to be on TV again, despite being outmatched or past their prime. So like Lipinets.
Yeah.
Now you can put Lipinets in another fight and see who could knock him out.
Right.
Whereas like so I was annoyed, but since I was entertained, I was cool. I thought that was a good 4-fight fucking card. But the Golden Boy shit, I was annoyed and I wasn't entertained.
Yeah, no,
all's forgiven when I'm entertained, but when I'm not, that's when it's like, okay, I gotta get on y'all. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, pretty much the undercard was set up to be a showcase. Like Joshua Edwards, I know they're trying to make him obviously the next American. He's the next American heavyweight hope, and he wasn't necessarily that impressive himself that particular night.
He wasn't. Like, bro, like when you got a slow plotting guy like that, and you supposed to be big and athletic, you better start making that motherfucker look like Chris Bird versus David Tua. Like, I want to start seeing you throwing 4 and 5 punch combos, spinning a nigga, uppercut. Like, come on.
He crushed a couple of his first cans, but this one wasn't his. This one was his dud, I guess. And it seemed like they kind of gave him the stoppage just out of
tailor-made dud.
But I'm saying, remember they gave him the little stoppage after. They said, "Here you go, nigga." Just like doing.
Yeah, they gave him the stoppage.
I like it. So here you go, nigga. Damn, like couldn't get rid of this motherfucker. He wasn't even trying.
I mean, shout out to Amari Jones. At least he actually put foot to ass. Like I'm not.
He did his thing.
That's the one fucking fight I saw like the first round. Then I was like, oh shit, I gotta go to Walmart. I gotta get something real quick. I left during that fight and saw the rest of the bullshit.
Yeah, see, he but then the co-main was easily one of the worst. Like, if I could choose, like Fulgham.
We like Fulgham. You know, Fulgham. You know, he got.
I do, but yeah. I mean, he's coming off a damn fight of the year too, and he's candidate for one of the worst fights of the year with Stevens. Like, who all they do was just hugging and wrestling. I was just like, it's like ref, take a fucking point.
Oh my god, that was a bullshit ass fucking fight. Oh my god, I was so pissed when I saw that.
Overall, I mean, I was looking forward to the Amari Jones who got the knockout, but Edwards and Fulgham disappointing was kind of just took the luster out of it for me, you know.
Yeah, Fulgham was underdog anyway. He not the skilled guy.
Yeah, it was just
bad style matchup.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, the crowd was all ready for the main event to happen after that shit. You know, I was just like, that was a terrible co-main. Like I was just like, yeah, both of them should be put on timeout and understand that, you know.
Time the fuck out. Time the fuck out like that nigga on the Soul in the Hole song, bro. Like, yeah. Like, we don't need like, yo, timeout. No, we need a time the fuck out. We got an illegal defense.
Honestly, I think I might have seen better fights at the Bodega than some of the fucking fights on that undercard. God damn it.
And I promise I believe you, too.
Yeah, it's ditto. Like,
I know you've seen better fights at the Bodega than what we got the other day.
We always say it's the accidental good undercard, but that was just Top
Rank played an actual dud, and usually they don't. But this was a dud on every level. Like that undercard was I mean, I give it a D plus only because Amari Jones.
I want to mention real quick the girl, the woman on there. She gets a lot of flack for her political stuff. Anyways, the woman that was calling the card, she sounded like she was reading up teleprompter because it was annoying to me. I'm sorry, I was a pet peeve because she was saying, and now we're gonna talk to Golden Boy. She didn't even say De La Hoya. She said Golden Boy. It was like, come on.
She didn't even say the Golden Boy. Like,
yeah, she said Golden Boy.
It's either the Golden Boy or Oscar De La Hoya. You don't say Golden Boy like it's the Empire or some shit.
But she was terrible. Like, I don't know why they have her on there, but it was annoying just hearing her every time I'm reading the teleprompter and trying to navigate through the card. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, no, it was. The announce team was just wasn't hitting that particular night. But the main event, though, I mean, LB was definitely LB was right not to be excited about what happened. And now, keep in mind, I think all of us thought Lubin was going to get KO'd. If I'm not mistaken.
That was common sense, but it was common sense.
It was more like a hopeful. I hope he does it. I hope he has a good effort. But we're thinking you getting stopped. Like no one seriously. Most of us
probably thought 6 or 7 mid rounds or something. You know, I mean,
yeah.
I didn't expect it to be like that. Like that.
If it was going to be early, I was thinking more like a 4th round KO.
Yeah, like a four.
But I was thinking like because I think even in the chat one time I said. Between 4, 5, and 6 or some shit. But God, second round, nigga?
No, second round. Yeah, and Lubin, all he did, like, I mean, he got in there and he stayed on the ropes. Like, and you can tell, it's like, why are you on the ropes? Of all the people you got to be on the ropes for, you're going to be on the ropes against against a pressure fighter, someone who does his best work on the ropes.
He literally only tried to box for like 30 seconds.
Yeah. But what y'all think of him real quick in the first round? I'm just going to look like, okay, it looked a little promising, or was it like...
First round wasn't bad, though. That's the thing.
Like, I thought he did decent in the first round.
It wasn't no Zab Judah Costa Zoo first round where you're like, okay, like,
yeah,
Zab caught this nigga with some nice ones and we about to watch something. It was like, okay, like Lubin in there because I felt like Lubin landed a few shots in the first round.
Right.
I was like,
he was using his range a little bit, using his range and jab.
Yeah.
And next
but then he just literally second round came, he just like, hold on, he found a good little comfortable spot on the ropes and was like, yeah, there it go. Like, yeah, get there.
I think he realized that Vergil ain't no joke. I thought.
That was really stupid to lay on the ropes like that. Like for Vergil's
he has a habit of laying places.
No, the thing is, like with Vergil, he's the type of guy I'd rather be in the center of the ring than on the ropes. Because Vergil's not the type of guy that's like there's some like Vergil just throws punches. He's not a methodical. He's not gonna try to pick you apart. He's just gonna throw punches until he finds an opening. So like a guy, like some guys, if you stand on the ropes, they might try to paw at you, try to jab, try to like hit you with some soft stuff just to see if you can open up. No, Vergil's just gonna be like, all right, I'm just gonna fucking just throw whatever until the whole clip.
Nah, they was smart though. You saw how he's knocked the glove down.
That guard manipulation is nice. Like Vergil does have layers to his body.
Yeah, he ain't that nigga just throwing punches, bro.
He can like
Maidana and shit.
Not to the level of like a Maidana or a Munguia, but like if the opening's there, he's not gonna wait for the opening. He'll make the opening. So
he's relentless in that. Yeah, I get what you're saying now.
Like that, why would you just lay up against the ropes and give him that opportunity to just make something happen right there? I thought that was poor game planning by Lubin.
Absolutely.
Anybody who has a good left hook to the body, you don't need to be on the ropes for it.
Is Kate Kuroma his trainer, or is he
Kate Kuroma was his trainer.
Once again,
I saw
damn Kate Kuroma again.
Strikes again. Ruin Sandy Ryan.
Troy Isley said, what did he say? He's like, yeah, get over from he said, bad shit, Lubin, but get rid of Kate Kuroma because he ain't training shit. That's what he said. So
yeah, and put that goddamn bottle down, Lubin. Like honestly, like. A lot of niggas either didn't see the video, and shout out to Pilot because he's one of the people who said he ain't see it. But I thought more people said maybe, and like Ring Gang, we love boxing too much, so I didn't expect one of us to share it.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna do all that now. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it was.
But even without all of that, it's just too many damn things that just go wrong with Lubin that we've seen a bunch of times where nobody should have been saying, oh, he got a good chance. There was niggas saying 50-50. Like, what the fuck? What era of crack rocks were you smoking, nigga? Like, the early 80s crack rocks? With the early 90s? Like, what, nigga?
And they're trying to say his punch resistance is gone. I'm sorry, his punch resistance was never really there. I mean, his
punch resistance has been gone since the Charlo fight, if we be honest. Charlo ruined Lubin mentally and physically. He became gun shy and more thinking approach with his offense.
More trying to box it out and not as aggressive. Obviously, he lost all his aggression.
Yeah. And I hate it when niggas get like that who are explosive because being explosive is also your defense in a sense.
Right. Because it takes away. If you're not explosive, it takes away your unpredictability. And Lubin used to be explosive as fuck. Like, he used to be like.
Thank you.
Yeah, but that all went away. Yeah, Charlo wouldn't put him out in one round. It was like, okay, he
did credit to it. He did build himself back up, beat a couple former champs.
He did, but he was still gun shy. He was still, and it showed when he got to the higher level. Like, because he did build himself up. I give him that. When he got the Fundora, it wasn't necessarily a gun side thing. It was a ring IQ thing.
It was dumb. I feel like he was a dumbass and he could have won that fight, but he was staying in Fundora's warehouse. He
got tore up basically.
He dropped him. He's the first guy to drop Fundora. He's the first guy to
drop Fundora.
And he fought the best version of Fundora for him to fight. Mm-hmm. Because this new version of Fundora, who could actually box a little bit better, more competent on the outside.
Oh yeah, it's not.
It'd be the worst for fucking for Lubin if he was fighting this Fundora.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, like, just, I don't hate on the dude or nothing. It's just,
it is what it is.
I hate when like you can hope for something, but say you hope. Just don't put it out like, yo, this is 50-50 fight. Hey, I'm big for this. Like the Nazi nigga, the cigar tops motherfucker. Like, bro,
he says
you the most contradicting nigga in boxing.
And you saw that post where he said it's gonna be fight a year. It could be fight a year type shit.
Dude, like, what the fuck? Like, And then when niggas call him out, it's always on some disrespectful. Like niggas is like, yo, it's always they'll say something, and he's like, punch resistance. Oh, tell me what fight it was. I seen the nigga responded like he named like 3 fights.
Yeah.
Dude ain't even respond to him no more. I was like, like you just like all these other motherfuckers. When people call out your lack of intelligence for certain shit, and they give you real reasons, and they not even disrespectful with it. Like y'all niggas will disappear. Like you don't see them no more.
Yeah, no, it's really
what a way to go out like a sucker. Yeah, Marquise, he kind of did.
Yeah, I mean, boxing Twitter. I mean, he wasn't the only one. Boxing Twitter was, it was all apologetic. It was like, oh, I didn't know Lubin was that finished. I'm like, I get some people.
You watching the same sport?
I mean, even on the ring staff, I shared the graphic where one person, unfortunately, one of my favorite Eagles, Shady, had picked Lubin. He was the only one to pick Lubin to be on code, and I was like, oh, you stupid motherfucker! Like, I was just like,
I get the whole being on code shit, but this was the worst fight for niggas to do that on. I don't know why so many reputable people on boxing Twitter and platforms decided, and this is without y'all seeing the random video of him sleeping in a random floor in a random apartment in random ass Florida.
Right.
Like once I seen that, I ain't picking this nigga to beat shit.
Yeah.
So, but even then,
yeah. Because apparently,
I wasn't picking him, but fuck.
I mean, who knew? I mean, because it's like, who knew that Lubin had a problem with the bottle? Because apparently, that wasn't the first time. I mean, he's passed out of that house before. That's not the first time he's done that. Like he be getting twisted and be going up in there and just passing out. Like,
and then the Ramos fight too. Like Ortiz is like a better version of Ramos, just through and through for everything.
Mm-hmm.
So if niggas thought, and once again, you had niggas, up here, I didn't think Lubin lost. He could have been either. No, motherfucker, he lost.
Yeah,
like, I know Black Power, on code, yada. Call it how it is, bro. Yeah, it hurts sometimes, but niggas lose. God damn. So that should have told motherfuckers then, like, yo, Lubin ain't beating no goddamn Ortiz if he needed a gift against Ramos, who really didn't bring his A game that day. Yeah. So you need a gift to beat a nigga who's on his C game.
I will say why, because Lubin, his last fight, when I'm talking about his last fight, he went up against an undefeated, it was a pro box guy,
I remember.
And he basically beat the shit out of him, pretty much beat the shit out of him. So everybody,
he didn't he boxed the shit out. He won, but there was no shit beating of anybody.
Well, he was outboxing, and he stopped him like 8 or 10 or something like that. So
he did stop him.
But he did.
Giving out hope on that shit, but I get all
that ain't no motherfucking Ortiz, bro. And that guy was on some, and it wasn't like it was a great performance either, though.
It wasn't the best performance, John.
But see, and this is where, of course, obviously some fighters gamble, because with that win, he would have got a legit world title shot against Murtaza Aliyev. He would have. That was going to be that should have been tough, because we mentioned before, Lubin is a young OG. He's only 30 years old. He's been a pro for 12 fucking years. Like he's been around. He's been in this game for a while. Like, and it's crazy too when you look at when he started, like what 154 looked like. And you see a lot of motherfuckers that they even have his potential. They picked up a fucking belt. Even niggas that got knocked out, like a Tony Harrison picked up a belt. Fucking Jason Rosario out of nowhere picks up a fucking belt. Hurd picks up a belt. Laura picks up a belt. Like, it's like
all these fucking, what's his name? Name the other one, nigga.
We can say name. Fucking say
Texera, nigga.
Yeah, Texera of all fucking people.
Oh yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, nigga got knocked out in 2 by Curtis Stevens, and he picked up a fucking belt. Like, what do we?
I ain't gonna lie, that Curtis Stevens knockout was nasty too.
It was.
Yeah, that was an NBC joint. Yeah, I remember that. Good look.
Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, because like all these people have. I mean, my Gear 154 champion, Saddam Ali picks up a fucking 154 belt. Like,
nigga with 10 fights pick up
everyone picks up a fight.
Heard J-Rock
picks up a fucking belt.
Yeah, but this nigga Lubin. So it's like, it's not like the opportunities weren't there. People saying like, he was matched hard. Like, motherfucker, 90% of the people at 154 are matched hard. So stop this woe is me shit.
He's going to retire or go to 160. But how would y'all like him versus Tim Zoo? I'm just wondering. Would y'all welcome
Tim would annihilate him. Like,
are you sure? Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Dude, like, yes.
Yeah.
And
okay.
Now that's a 50-50 fight.
It's a 50-50 fight, though, but
because anyone who lands, if niggas just close their eyes and swing hard, they might win.
Nah. This version of Tim ain't annihilating shit. So, I mean,
this version of Lubin, that's why it's 50-50. I don't even want to see it unless it's at 160. No, bro.
Yeah, because at this point, like I said, Lubin is 30 years old. Like, Lubin has to. I mean, has he stayed at 154 too long? You know, like, is he is it time?
What's the coach? He keep jumping from trainer to trainer, like.
Yeah, K. Karoma is not one of them niggas. Yeah, K. Karoma, like, you know, that needs to be done. Like that.
If we just throwing money to random, like. Give my nigga PJ a call, like, yo, he'll train you. Like, god damn, like, we just did anybody now, like, shit.
Is K. Karoma the new like bullet, but he has a little bit more cred, but he's really, you know what I'm saying? Yo, everybody Karoma's had fallen out, and he when's the last time he picked up a win? Every time I see him on televised TV, his fighters are taking L's and getting brutally hurt.
And truthfully too, and because I mentioned too, like, Lubin could have probably outboxed Murtazaliev if he took that fight. And I get it; it's a gambling, less money.
It was a better style for him.
Yeah, right. but he probably would have fought the wrong fight as he usually fucking does. So,
and that's true too. It was like, see, the thing is that we talked about it, like with like Ortiz is too aggressive for Lubin. Lubin will make a mistake, and then Ortiz on him is over. Murtazaliev. People keep saying he's overrated and like bullshit.
Well, he's a one-hit wonder too. Otherwise, that's all.
He one-hit wondered the motherfucker that was wiping his ass with the division, though.
Right.
And that's what everybody's scared of because nobody wants to be Zood.
I've seen Bakram look mid for quite a while, so I need to see more than just the one-off of fucking.
The one more.
The thing is, you're a fan, bro. These niggas is boxing and they fucking shook at that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
we seen completely different niggas from how these boxers who might have to fight these niggas see them.
Yeah, like, I remember Lou DiBella was on there like chastising Tim's like brain trust. Was like, why would you put him in there with a guy that was this dangerous and didn't have no upside and all that type of shit like that? Because, you know, it's like he wanted the title. That's why he took the fight.
Yeah, he wanted exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Hold on. All these fighters that are fucking shook of him. I'm gonna need to send them the clip of fucking Bakram versus Jack Colquet. So this fucking supposed.
The guy he stopped too. That you don't scare him now. Don't show him that part.
That's the problem. He stopped him.
That struggled, but he struggled.
He was struggling with Colquet a little bit and stuff for sure.
Yeah, he struggled.
Hold on. Is this the same Colquet that everybody struggles with, or this a different Colquet?
Yeah, everyone struggles with Colquet. Like, I mean, it's not.
But no one's knocked them out, bro. Dude, what we say? You scaring the bitches? You scaring the boxers?
Okay, fuck it. Throw on the Roberto Valenzuela Jr. fight. Another fight where he looked like shit.
Yo, I'll do a step further, nigga. Look, we need to have another forgotten. We gonna just remix it, and we all watch a fucking Murtalaya fight, my nigga, and we just see what the fuck we're seeing, and we just all look at it at that one time.
Yeah, that's it.
And we can point out the mid and be like, okay, so and so could take advantage of this. Someone could, because I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, that's the thing with, like, a lot of times the fans have more belief than the fighters. We look at it like, God damn, man, he should beat this motherfucker ass. The boxers looking at it like,
let me ask you real quick. Now, the fighters versus the handlers, because we're going to talk about, obviously, the boot.
Both. Okay. Both. Bro, look. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I know we all been to boxing gyms throughout our lives and shit. People forget that boxers are human too. Yes. And what's one trait that all humans have? Like, fear.
Yeah.
So to think that a nigga whose job is to fight somebody and put on gloves and train, to think that they don't be afraid of people, like, I know Pat could tell you, there's been niggas who if sparring is every Friday, and they know who got their similar weight that they're gonna have to match up, but there's niggas who would literally pick up another shift at work.
Yeah, just to avoid fighting.
Just to avoid, and I've seen it. I've seen niggas who they hit the bag so energetic and so powerful that niggas be like, yeah, I ain't trying to spar him. I've had to spar a nigga like that because motherfuckers wouldn't want to spar him. So I know who wants to be the nigga who, imagine you being the first nigga to spar fucking Golovkin or somebody, the nigga who's hit hard.
Right, exactly.
And you up here like, I mean, really? Me? All right. But people, boxers do be afraid. Yeah. I'm not saying like niggas to wet their pants type shit. Oh shit, fuck it. Nino Brown, let me put the flower girl in front of the bullets type shit. Although I wouldn't be surprised if these niggas could grab a kid and get punched in the face and protect themselves. They probably would.
I mean, basically, it's just what boxers do with how they try to compartmentalize their fear. Like it's like.
Thank you. You said it better. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, some of them they're afraid, but some of them have their own way of actually just making it so that it actually works for them, so that they're not so they can.
And now there's more fear. It's fear of the clowning and the memes and all that shit that come with it now. It's fear of the Twitter posts, fear of the podcast niggas running their fuck lips and all that. Like, is that fear is being added on to the damn fear of getting the shit beat out of you or knocked out.
Exactly.
So yes, being because sometimes the handlers know more than the damn boxer, or like it's sometimes could be a 2-man effort. Sometimes the handler could be so spooked that it fucks up the boxer. Like, and I point to the damn Pacquiao Floyd shit because when Pacquiao beat Cotto, like up until Hatton fight, the Hatton fight was like, okay, yeah, Hatton's been not looking as good, but he still got him out of there. Like, okay, you couldn't really excuse the Cotto fight, and that's what all the niggas who weren't really seeing Pacquiao on that level of Floyd. The Cotto fight, for some reason, just turned everybody. Oh shit.
Right.
Cotto was a likable nigga to a lot of people. Facts. So when they seen Cotto get the shit beat out of him, matter of fact, he just had like an almost fight of the year with Claudia.
Right.
Who niggas with fucking respect. So when they seen Pacquiao do that to him, that's when the whole, I don't know, that little man on something. That's when all that shit came from. People, I was there, nigga. Like, that's when all the Floyd Mayweather Sr. started that shit.
Yeah, because he was like, nah, ain't no fucking way. Boy.
Ain't no fucking way. And when you do that, nigga, like, especially if a nigga respect they pops like that, if you hear your pops sound like that to a nigga that's supposed to fight you, that's gonna fuck with you somehow.
Exactly.
So it happens. That's all I got. Sorry, my apologies for being long-winded with it, but it happens. Niggas do get shook of other motherfuckers. And I think Murtalayev hits hard. He's tall, rangy. He's deceptive because he looks like a guy that you could kind of, man, fuck this. Let me just slip and go under and swarm him. But he manages distance so well. Kind of like Rafael Espinoza. Like, you're just not going to just get up on him like that. Like, so that's what kind of scared niggas too, man. And then everybody knew 154, anybody can have a hot and cold night too. So that kind of, nobody wants to have a cold night against a nigga who could knock your lights out.
And especially because, especially too, I mean, look, he has to go fight Josh Kelly overseas because, PBC then was like, wait a minute, we had you in dark matches for 3 years. This wasn't the plan for you to be winning titles and shit. And he wasn't even supposed to win the fucking title for that even matter. And Lubin, like, it's like, he wasn't even pushed like Lubin. So it's sad that you see that Lubin is 30 years old and he's looked like he's taxed, but it's just like, either he makes exit plans to stop his career, or he's gonna get turned into a punch bag. It's gonna be pretty much anyone that moves forward on him and can land at least one good punch to his head. The
irony, you've been talking about murder life. Then you talking about he's gonna turn into a punching bag. Yeah. That was the punching bag speak.
Yeah, no, it's sad.
Trying that. Lubin should have fought him just off of that.
Yeah, I mean, because I've said that Lubin would have had a bench at least. I feel like because Murtaz's level is still a little bit inexperienced, and Lubin could have at least probably put on a better performance and probably even had a chance to even take the belt off him. But yeah,
we would at least win some rounds. Like honestly, the only way Lubin would have got stopped early against Dude, if he just get cracked with a nice 1-2 or a precise like I don't think he's gonna keep getting up like Zoo was and shit.
Right.
But it's therefore. But the thing is Lubin's defense ain't as bad as Zoo's, where he's gonna get caught with something just right off the bat like that.
That's true.
So like everybody said in here, he had a better shot at Dude, but I think niggas was still afraid of that Zoo. Like I don't know. Ortiz hasn't been knocking niggas out lately either.
No, he hadn't. No, he had not at all.
So it's like I guess niggas got a false sense of security, like, okay, yeah, we could, I think, I could fight Lubin. I ain't, because this is the thing. Sometimes you could turn down a title shot, and you ain't gonna Lubin ain't gonna get another title shot. No. This was his last one, and you should have just took it, bro. Like, right. But y'all know when he was talking shit, like.
Yeah. Speaking of Ortiz, though, to some of his post-fight shit that I've been hearing. Number one. The ring, Boots coming into the ring, trying to do a little banter. Like, Boots, first of all, take off your glasses and your hoodie, bro. Like, you're on TV, bro. You're, pretty much you're trying to give people a fucking reason, to be engaged in the fight. Like, and the too cool for school type of attitude is not gonna work, bro. Like,
we need to see who the fuck you are, bro. You don't come dressed up to sell a fight. Dressed up as fucking Emperor Palpatine, nigga. Like, what is this Star Wars Jedi hoodie shit, nigga? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Like, we need to see. And this is the thing. If you was an ugly motherfucker, like, we would just be like, yo, chill. But hoes like you, nigga. Like, you presentable, bro. Like, what the fuck? You speak articulate, whatever, clean cut. Like, sell yourself, nigga. God damn.
But pretty much he let Ortiz win that little war of words.
He did.
Sound like someone said Gen Z. It just sound like two Gen Z niggas you see on Twitter talking just like some talk. Like it wasn't hitting. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna use that Kevin Samuels word. Ortiz was intentional.
It ain't no fucking. I ain't no cherry boy. I ain't Thurman Danny. I ain't no motherfucking cherry. I ain't easy pickings, boy.
Yeah,
because these niggas ain't got no like. They not mean, nigga. Like niggas been raised on some coddle shit, so they ain't gonna get on those street shit, man. Like,
look, remember I was saying I wanted to see a in ring because I felt like right there that was like. Let's be real. I don't think it's gonna happen next. Y'all think it's really gonna happen next? I don't think so.
The Twitter poll that you should have created was that should happen next.
Well,
nigga.
I'm speaking of people on Twitter saying all kind of random rumors and shit. You're hearing about it.
Well, the confirmed rumor is, the best source is from Dan Raphael, and he's pretty much saying.
Fuck all you other niggas out there.
Yeah, because I know people wanted to get Ortiz and Spence in the mix because Spence was in the house. First of all, niggas need to cut that shit out. Cut that bullshit out. About Ortiz to fight Spence. Stop that bullshit. Like, Spence is coming off of a career-altering being. He's had serious injuries. Bro does not need to be thrown in the ring with someone who can absolutely put his lights out.
I don't care how cool they are. I don't care if they grew up in the same neighborhood in Texas. I don't give a fuck. Like, see, if y'all would have got Earl Spence a tune-up so we could properly gauge him, this situation wouldn't look as bad. Because if Earl Spence came back and fought 3 or 4 rounds with somebody and he kind of shook off and whatever, if we would have just saw it up for ourselves, at least we could just go off the fact, well, he came back, like maybe this, but you didn't give us that. So the fact that y'all want to grab this nigga right off bat and just throw him in against Ortiz.
It's a 3-year.
And Ortiz is a pound for pound level guy. Like,
okay, let's just what if they did? I mean, what if they did Boots and Charlo as a co-main and that is the main event? Would that make it better or no? Fuck it, that's not good still.
So pretty much what?
No, but no, keep going, Pat. I answered.
Yeah. I mean, no, that's still not happening because I think what the Zones actually putting pressure on Golden Boy because they have dibs on Ortiz fights. They're putting pressure on him, so they
need to.
Yeah, they want the Boots Ortiz fight. They don't want any of that. They want, that's what they want.
Fuck the belt. Fuck the belt, right? Just fuck this, like fuck the title, because there's no title on the line.
Fuck the belt. Fuck everything else, nigga.
Just make it happen.
Dude,
just make it happen.
Bro, whoever wins this fight will be looked at as the guy at 154, and Ortiz is already semi-looked at as that guy.
Whoever wins this is gonna be. Whoever wins this, takes their career to another level, probably.
But then also too, whoever wins this, they also need to actually get into the game with other fucking champions. Like
that's true too. Yeah. But the thing is, well, at least with Ortiz's case, he's kind of did the Charlo thing where he kind of fought some names in that division now. Because we can't excuse the other champions and not fighting each other either.
Well, right. What was Dias was fighting Barral for?
So Pat right, like they all need to mix it up, especially if they keep winning and shit. Mm-hmm. But they would still be looked at as a guy. Like that is theirs because unified right now, and I'm not putting him over no fucking Ortiz.
Because I'm tired of Ortiz that interim title. Guys, if you make when Fedora's free, make the goddamn fight. Like Lubin, Ortiz should have also been a champion by now too. Like he's not on Lubin's type of like where Lubin is right now, but it's starting to get a little ridiculous right now. And I get he's had some health issues. There's no question about that.
Yeah, and for that reason, I give him a semi-pass. Like,
I mean, you have to watch it, but he's been
fighting names and shit. Like,
but he's been in 3 divisions and not one belt, not one real one. It's kind of crazy.
I'll say this: look,
it's been 47, 54, 47. He should have been. He ducked Bud twice, but that's not the point. But either way, yeah,
he ain't ducked no fucking Bud. He beat Bud homeboy in front of him.
The WBO president before said it on air like that. He turned down. That's what Puerto Rico.
No offer. What they were saying it like this is some shit a goddamn Bud Natic or Bud fanatic would say, nigga. Mm-hmm. Ain't ever been no official fucking offer made to them niggas about that fight. All I remember is he beat the shit out of a nigga who was in Crawford's gym, and he called that nigga out on TV, and Bud was, I don't know. That's what niggas remember. We don't remember the WBO bullshit, nigga, because that shit ain't significant enough to happen. And we not even, we off the whole ducking Bud shit. Like, we off that whole, he ain't fight Bud or Spence. Nick. The fight now is Boots.
It's Boots. I want Boots Ortiz. That's all it's about, really.
Yeah.
And my whole point with the whole Crawford, at least with Ortiz, he's been in all these divisions, and he's been fighting the best guys. Right. For the most part. Crawford may have won belts in all these divisions, but a lot of those names, niggas ain't give a shit. Yeah, like not saying they were damn horrible names, but we ain't going to pop up in Dongu and all these other no-name motherfuckers and shit for Crawford because he had belts. The belts ain't the end-all, be-all, but Ortiz, for his tenure, he do need a fucking real belt. But this fight still need to happen. Like, two things to be right.
Because, like I said, because now both Boots and Ortiz have shown vulnerability. Yeah, at least with Ortiz, he's fought a top fighter. You have fucking Boots who fought Karen twice and didn't look really good in either of those fights. It's you don't want any more or less to come off that fight. Like, you got to make sure to actually, try to get these guys, where they are right now. And right now they're both buzzing right now. Boots is buzzing, Ortiz is buzzing. Like, you got to, this is something that you got to make. You can't bullshit. Like, this needs to be a 20.
Like, take advantage of the buzz when y'all get it. Like, that's my whole thing, man. Like, when the fight is hot, it's hot.
And leave fucking Spence out of this bullshit. Like, at least Spence has his own issues.
I don't want to hear no more fucking Spence coming back. I don't want to hear no Layla Ali coming back. I don't want to hear no retired niggas coming back right now. Yeah. Matter of fact, don't even bring up Broner. Like, all these niggas who semi-retired, just stay that way. Get a podcast or some bullshit. I don't know.
Right.
But just chill, because anytime we see you niggas in the gym, current boxers are fucking damn salivating. Whatever that word is, they salivating. Yeah, they salivating to get y'all pause. Like, And we don't need no fucking, because I see what's that shit, God, where niggas was like, yeah, Ortiz, we have other options. We have Spence, we have Fedora, we have this nigga, we got that nigga.
Well,
stop playing with us.
You're often already talk that A-side shit in the ring after Boots left, like talking to A-side shit. Like, it's not gonna. Yeah. It's like pause, but they put the meat out. Like, they put the meat out to start the marination process or whatever you want. They put the soy sauce and put it in the fridge. Like, with that was like the tipping, of the iceberg. I feel it's not. I don't think it's gonna happen right away.
And it's like both these niggas is literally, to me, on the same. It should just honestly be a 50-50 fight. Like, no one's greater than the other one. People say, "Oh, Ortiz don't sell. Boots sell more tickets." Boots is selling these tickets in his goddamn Philly, bro. Like,
right.
like neither, like, and people, and for the people who saying, "Hey, look, man, this fight ain't big enough to be over here yet. Let it marinate more. If not, nigga, fuck out of here, bro. Like, this fight is big enough to be here.
Yeah.
Like, and seriously, it is. But put this in fucking Vegas and Texas.
The handlers are probably thinking, okay, finally, because they're able to put them in the ring together, so it kind of starts to. So it just it was.
They start overthinking
it. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but yeah, no,
that bro. Yeah. Like the fight ready now. It was sell out. Promoted,
they're thinking they can make more money if they marinated. That's about.
Nah, look, 154 is too volatile to be marinating shit.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't even marinate a goddamn Charlo Hurd fight.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't marinate a goddamn anything. Like not at 154. Maybe these other divisions, but 154, you can marinate some bullshit at 160. Like, you ain't marinating shit at 154. Like, too many niggas hungry, too many sharks. Too much blood in the water from previous years. Niggas is going at it. Nah, so make this shit happen. The only way I would allow, and I don't even want to really say this, but I'll say it just for the sake of saying it. The only way this could marinate, if you decide to put both of them on a double header at the same location, same place, and they fight some guys they could just beat, they know that don't upset the apple cart type shit. It just, that's the only other step that you could do. And it has to be in America, of course. You don't do this in Japan or wherever the fuck else. Here. But even then, I feel like you're still playing a dangerous game because it's like you kind of, like, because niggas can get injured.
Mm-hmm. Or so flare up. Yeah.
The flare up or whatever the fuck. Philly gangster won his money. I don't know. Anything can happen. Like, I don't know. Fucking freeway, damn parachute into the ring. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, that's the only, if y'all wanted to really say, look, man, we're going to get y'all back in the ring February, have a double header, put both of y'all to test, build it up, everything. Y'all fighting some guys y'all both should be able to take out in 3-4 rounds. And then when the summer start, we get, in June, we have the fight. Like, if it's some shit like that, okay. And then they say, look, we already gonna sign the rematch for October, November. Mm-hmm. Cool. That means you get 3 fights out of these niggas next year, if that. But if it's not no shit like that, then nah, just. And I don't really even want that to happen, but that's the only way I would be like, okay, if y'all marinate it this way, I would allow it. But if not, just make these niggas fight. The fight's big enough. We've had way other fights. Like, people forget the type of fights we've had on HBO and Showtime in this country that didn't need to be marinated, that were big fights.
Facts.
So I think a lot of I don't know. A lot of people forget in the past.
Sorry about that. That's my phone.
Nah, you good. What's the score?
No, the game ended 10-7 for the Eagles.
Ugly game, but
wait.
He got his win.
10-7 was the final score?
Yes, it was. Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been some crazy.
Dog.
It was a complete total defensive game.
And didn't y'all tell me the other day somebody had like 35 points in the second half, in the second quarter?
Yeah, football is weird like that with them scores.
Facts, because I'm just like, wow.
Sometimes it's 34, some 35-0. Sometimes it's 10-7 after 4 quarters of football. Football is a very weird sport sometimes.
That's what this year. But my bad. I didn't mean to digress. But yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, make the damn fight. Yeah, like don't like. I'm glad the zone. If the zone's putting pressure on them, like yeah, Golden Boy just needs to come up with the numbers, make the fight because it's clearly now it's probably one of the biggest fights in the sport you can make.
It honestly is the biggest fight. Like there's nobody else that really like. Remember what I was saying? Like boxing has a hard time recently of setting aside like what are like the biggest fights. So that's why Netflix and all these other people just start piecing shit together because there's no type of fight that everybody's demanding like we all want it. Well, this is that fight.
The closest thing to it, yeah.
All the closest thing, because when I say that, because of course Canelo Benavidez is out the picture. Mm-hmm. That was the fight for a couple years until it wasn't. Thank you, Canelo. But after that, you didn't really have no other clear-cut fight. Like right now, this is the number one fight in boxing. I stand.
Let's go back. So for a while, it was Ryan Tank. Ryan Tank was okay. That's a big fight that people wanted to see. Ryan and Haney. I give you that. I give you those. Spence Bud. That was a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, that's already. But see, that's the thing. Like, if we're starting right after Spence and Bud, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
There's been no other fight.
Whoa. Let me say, we did get the heavyweight unification and the light heavyweight. But that's not for Americans. I mean, let's be real. I mean, we got.
That's for everybody. Like
that's for everyone. It's not for Americans.
That's for everyone. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Those fights had to happen, and they did happen.
They shouldn't be trying to pay-per-view for Americans for two non-Americans fighting. I'm sorry. I'm just a patriot, man.
I get it because of the significance. I get it, but even then, like that's for boxing. Like, but if we're talking about in our country where we could be like, okay, this is pay-per-view ready, or this is like, put this in Vegas, nigga. I mean, like, this is the fight.
Well, yeah. I mean, I know Shakur Teal is happening. It's kind of a forced one that nobody really cares. Nobody really wanted.
You see what I'm saying? That's a. We'll take it. It makes more sense than Canelo Crawford.
It's a good fight. It's a good fight.
Like, yeah, but it's like, look, if we have a list of fights and we've done this before, if everybody had, hey, write down your top 5 fights you want to see, I don't think any of us would have come up with Teofimo Shakur, nigga.
Yeah, I mean,
it might have been on the list, but not against each other.
It'd be on somebody's 10 list maybe if we had to pick like a top 10, maybe.
Okay, yeah, it might end up being on. I give you that, but goddamn, like.
It ain't really it. No.
How often do we get top 10?
No, because I mean, both. The thing is, Vergil is.
You're right.
2-round knockout. Boots coming off the first round. It was against Lima Bean, but it counts. So they have a lot of momentum, but I feel like the handlers probably know let's milk it a little bit because it's gonna be a lot more money down the line. It's
hurting the sport though. It's hurting American boxing trying to keep marinating. Fights, especially
these are two niggas that get knocked. These are two youngish fighters under 30 getting knockouts. That
it doesn't.
Leave the room, make the fight next.
Yeah, like I said, because I mean, I remember going on this podcast and saying they should fight at welterweight. Like I never believed they should even fight at welterweight.
It's happen at middleweight, but I mean, like that fight can't be boring. Like for that to be boring, something had to go wrong because that fight sounds like stylistically it'd be a war, or for as long as it lasts. I don't know how long.
Wait, what are you talking about? You talking about Ortiz and Boots?
Ortiz and Boots. I'm saying there's no way that fight sounds boring. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, that should have happened at welterweight. I'm still to this day. I said like it should have happened at welterweight before.
I feel you. You and Lukey aren't wrong, but I feel like y'all are right, and we're right now too. There was 2 rights. But the fight that just makes them a little better because they stayed undefeated during that time. So that's why everyone's right. That's why now is the perfect time. Mm-hmm. Because if these niggas weren't as good as people say they aren't, then somebody would have lost by then or look real bad. And no one is real bad at all.
You think they could prolong a marinade without somebody spoiling it, losing to 0? Like, are they good enough, you think? I'm just wondering if you think.
They are, but I just don't want a chance.
It's 154. It's like 154.
Yeah, I don't want no more marinating. Like make this needs to be the next fight unless they don't have any belts in the way. That stupid interim belt that Ortiz keeps carrying around. Like make the fight. DAZN wants it. Golden Boy needs to just make the fight. Like they have to do this damn fight. Like no one gives a shit about no Spence or whatever. Spence.
Yeah, Oscar. Like I don't like this whole fact where like you have no problem like giving Ryan Garcia all these fucking big fights, but when it comes to Ortiz, it's like you're like nigga, make the fucking fight, bro.
Exactly.
Like fuck.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's absolutely it's terrible. Like, but yeah, like I said, hopefully 2026, they get this shit on the road, and we get an actual super fight, because it is a super fight on paper, and we want to make sure it stays a super fight on paper. Like for
this
real.
is an 80s, 90s level super fight with both guys undefeated in their physical primes. Mm-hmm. Niggas ain't in their fucking 30s. When niggas start getting the age of the people on this fucking podcast, it's a problem.
Yeah.
And our ages range all over the place. I'd rather see a nigga at Rome and DZ age get these fights than when they get the goddamn Pat and fucking prolific age. Like the fuck.
I mean, for me, Benitez Leonard was 23, 21 years old, but that's for the welterweight title when there was like
exactly. Like, it's just that when it's time, you go grab those belts. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I like all this marinating shit. Like marinating is only good for a specific reason. Like if you want someone to at least kind of get somebody, like someone who unexpectedly like wins a belt, and you got kind of want to kind of build them up a little bit. Yeah, go ahead. Marinate it a little bit. But not
even then. We're tired of that because that's what they've been doing with fucking Zayas.
Yeah. Well, they marinated him before he got the belt. Now, of course, he's thrown into a unification. And
that's what I'm saying. Like they marinated that nigga career at 154. Like you can't marinate no more at 154.
Well, he has some injuries. He has some injuries. I feel like he had a couple injuries when he moved up because he was at 147, knocking welterweight. But
then he had problems making the weight, and he went to 154.
He probably making the weight, so he went 154. Yeah.
He was always a 154 guy, just like
he was hurt a little. Remember, Pat? He had like a couple injuries that held him out for almost a year or some shit. I felt like,
I thought he was pretty active. I
thought he was pretty active. It's just it was who he was fighting that was the problem. It always felt like it was a slight step up. Like he wasn't going like a full step. He was going half a step up, and we're like, bro.
Yeah,
this is 154. Like this is either like y'all trying to plan this perfectly, or are y'all scared? Like it gets to a point like you gotta throw them in there and God, and they getting the unification set up. That is a good opponent. I did see the fight with Tellez. I watched that over the weekend, and that fight was decent, but Tellez definitely fucking lost that.
Oh, he got his ass beat.
It wasn't no fight of the year, but dude was looking bad, like because the fight didn't really pick up till like maybe the 6th round.
It got good late.
Yeah, it did. It got real good late. Yeah, I'll give it that. But yeah, it was. I wouldn't say it's fight of the year though, but it was damn.
It's a top 10 fight of the year that you watched or no?
Maybe top 12. But for this year, yeah, it is. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting. It's 2025. Yeah, it's the top fight of the year.
I mean, to me, it was fight of the year. It was definitely up there.
Because it's probably it's lower 10 than me. It's like 10 or 9 or some shit.
Yeah. That's where this. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's
for sure.
Now, niggas start talking about top 5. It's like,
nah, it's not a top 5 fight. It was it's a good card because it was a random Friday that we didn't expect to be a good card. It was the MVP.
Well, I thought that was just. I didn't think it was. I mean, as a fight, I didn't think it was going to be that live, but it turned out that way. Like it was just like.
And you want to guess who Burrell lost to? Colque. Kind of. People say he got robbed.
Colque,
he got robbed.
So Colque. I mean, you can't. Colque can never be brought up as a negative because simply he's too difficult. He's a difficult guy to fight, and he's the rare German where sometimes it works against him because he's so difficult to fight. It's like he's not an easy guy to beat. Like, I mentioned before.
He's one of those guys who's mastered his own real style, like where you can't. There's some guys out there like you really can't prepare for or train for. You just got to do everything that you do at the best level. And Cole K is one of those guys. Like, you might have a game plan, but there's nothing that you're just picking apart like that for him.
Yeah, like Andre, he gave Andre a hard fight. He gave Durianchenko a hard fight. Like, Durianchenko was that was the only fight that Durianchenko just like he almost lost that fight in the second half of the fight because Koke came on. Like, Durianchenko was.
He had to dig deep.
Yeah, he had to dig deep. Like, yeah, Koke is not. He's not a difficult guy, and I don't give props to German fighters, but he's a difficult guy to beat.
I don't say it like that. Some German nigga probably. Yeah, we got listeners in Germany, bro. Chill.
Well, and Baral's German.
Most or something.
Baral's a German nigga, African German, whatever. Colonized. I don't know how to go, whatever. But
well, yeah, German, and he's difficult. Like, like I said, because thankfully they made the fight for the end of January. Like I said, Zayas is in for a fight if he's not careful. So, like, I approve of that.
The competition level might hurt him on this one.
Nah, I do. I favor Zayas in that fight though. But it's in Puerto Rico too. It's gonna, he's not gonna get.
Well, yeah, if it goes a distance,
he'll win that. He'll take that, I think. But
that's the only way they can make it a little safer for him.
Yeah, but now it's one of those things. Now that fight is like pretty much a sink or swim for him. Like, he's gonna have to kind of grow up
because he's not as talented as Tellez to me.
No, he's not.
So it's like, and like, honestly, like it really is a 50-50 fight. Like, because I feel like, what's his name, Baru, like, he does what Xander does on the same level, like maybe better.
Yeah, he lets his hands go.
Zayas fights at one tempo, so I feel like he might be overwhelmed. Damn, y'all got me looking forward to this shit like it's this weekend or next week.
Yeah,
but shut up about that fight. That's a good fight.
No, but shout out Top
finally Zayas in a good
Top
fight.
Rank be having, they got they announced maybe Munguia and Billy. I know that much going to be the Eye of the Tiger shit, right? Probably be on Tubi. This shit probably going to be on Tubi. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's where it needs to be. Like, just make it easy. But like, I read these niggas.
A lot of fans out there that are trying to complain about or trying to clown it being on Tubi. I'm like, what's wrong with being on Tubi? What's truly wrong with that?
You know what it is? It's the stigma. They're stigmatizing.
Yeah, it's a stigma. It's a stigma.
Like that's where they do it. Like, if you're really for the sport, you're always gonna want boxing on the most available, biggest, largest platform.
It's a free fucking app. What the fuck? Like,
thank you.
It's not the biggest platform. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yes, it's bigger than the Zone, nigga.
But no, nigga, I'm talking about because they were on ESPN, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the Zone, nigga. It's not on the biggest platform. Like Top Rank was on ESPN where everyone was able to access it.
And motherfuckers even weren't like that. Okay, look. Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo got all these big ass numbers on fucking ESPN, right? Good. They always drew good on that.
Yeah.
Where were these niggas gonna end up fighting if they fight? That shit looking like the Zone.
Oh, of course. Yeah, easily.
Fucking waste.
Yeah.
You don't build up niggas on fucking ESPN and you put them on the Zone afterwards.
Yeah, because they're
now if you build up niggas on ESPN and you put them on Tubi, you're going to at least you're going to a more recognizable platform. ESPN, honestly, Tubi might be more known than ESPN. What the fuck are we talking about?
But the thing is, though, it's the bag. Tubi doesn't have the bag, whereas the Zone is, obviously it's Turkey's little,
and look,
whatever.
That's why these promoters need to just make the fucking fights, make the biggest fights they can, and just don't worry about all the extra shit and just get it to Tubi. And fuck all this damn, because it's better y'all have it on in this country and Tubi. Everybody access it's cool. Then these niggas is becoming lesser stars by throwing their fight in goddamn Egypt or Africa or Saudi Arabia and all the other motherfucking random places. Turkey.
Yeah, well, like I said, it all depends. Like on Tubi, someone has to pay the licensing fee and all that other shit. So
they need to take care of that shit.
They need to.
There's money in this shit.
Yeah, they need to. You know how it goes, bro. Like, so someone had basically that's why Tubi says it's because Top Rank can't realize they can't keep outsourcing their fights forever. So that's why it's like, okay, we'll do this Tubi shit.
Set up a new deal with Tubi something, but it's better than going to the Zone. That's all I'm saying.
Because I mean, in this sport, money speaks. So I mean, there's only something you can't put everything on Tubi, which is the problem.
You can't put everything on DAZN either, nigga.
But that's where everything is.
Paywalls.
85% of boxing is on DAZN right now.
I mean, keep you guys active
and
on
boxing fucking sucks right now too. You're making my point, like bro, you're really making my point.
Like Tubi is like, I mean, I have nothing against
boxing sucks so hard now. Pause. You had motherfuckers thinking Ortiz Lubin was a 50-50 fight.
No, that's not really bad. That's not really a DAZN thing. That's PBC on code thing.
That's a boxing thing. If 85% of boxing is on DAZN, and goddamn, you got a bunch of motherfuckers looking forward to Ortiz and Lubin, a fucking mismatch. Remember, even Pilot said it himself when we talked about this shit with the. Well, it's a good fight for now. I mean,
but the thing is, though, Lubin wasn't built. The thing, though, Lubin was built on TV. He wasn't built on DAZN, so that's why everyone was picking Lubin, because Lubin, he's fought on Showtime. He's fought on FS1.
He's got his ass whooped on TV too, nigga. Like,
yeah, that's the thing. The Ortiz
still a bad fight.
When's the last time Ortiz actually fought on TV? like TV, not DAZN.
Still making my point, bro.
And you're not making that. That's not the point. I'm saying that Lubin. No, that's not the DAZN thing. Lubin, people picked Lubin because he was fought on Showtime and people want to be on code.
And they got bad. They don't know fucking boxing too. That's why they picked him. Or they try to be on code, whatever dumbass reason. It ain't about them picking him. It's the fact, niggas. Even Ortiz, who fought all these great opponents, they're behind triple paywalls, so niggas ain't really on it like that. At least Tubi motherfuckers got shout outs clear. Yes, Tubi has a lot of gems. Anytime you open up TikTok, niggas is trying to throw a fucking new Tubi movie. Niggas know Tubi, bro. The thing that they gotta do is put the advertisements behind Tubi with it and start getting niggas to talk about it being on Tubi.
And
that's all it is.
But of course, it depends. Like obviously, we have a card this weekend that's gonna be on Tubi. We have to make sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a title fight. You know what I'm saying? It's Espinosa, right?